And frankly, the prosecutors bought into this enough to drop her original charge from murder to involuntary manslaughter. Since cameras were not allowed into the court, we were very thankful to Tony Biasotti with the Ventura County Star, who acted as our eyes and ears for that testimony. But you can only imagine what this testimony was like for Chad's family and Chad's father, Sean O'Melia, who is live with me now. Mr. O'Melia, thank you for being on. And again, I am so sorry that you're having to not only go through this, the loss of your son, but then also the testimony today. I can't imagine what it's like to be in your shoes. What was that like, listening to Ms. Spejcher and what she had to say in court?
Well, I'll tell you this, Ashleigh. Again, thank you for having me. The whole trial has been exhausting for me and my family. It's very difficult when you have heard and heard the evidence, read all the statements, and then the individual who committed the act, committed the crime, wants to take absolutely no responsibility for their actions. It was hard. It was very difficult to listen to this. At times, but I will say this, I think her attorneys did her a tremendous disservice by putting her on the stand, because there has been an individual that they have portrayed as her, and today what was seen was somebody different. And it wasn't just in her behavior and in what she said. There was a lot of text messages that came out prior to her even meeting my son that demonstrated a behavior of alcohol use, large consumption. She had missed some work because of it. It's the truth kind of rolls out, and it has rolled out. And those text messages did also reveal, with those people prior to meeting my son, there was some marijuana use. The friends used the marijuana. Her attorneys have been talking about oils and wax that were never found at the scene. But in some of those text messages, she was communicating with her friends about the edibles, and that they were saying you can put the oil on ice cream and eat it. So, and then there was a period where she started speaking and was asked about my son, and she said, well, he was a nice guy, he was easy to be around, he was funny. But then when it came time to talk about the bong loads, she claimed to be intimidated by him, and none of this information was in any of her prior statements. It's just stuff that's, she's speaking about today.
And sometimes juries get angry if a murder defendant starts to point the blame towards a victim, or if they perceive it that way. Mr. O'Melia, did you get a chance to really get a read on this jury? I mean, sometimes they tend to look over to family members of victims and really sympathize. Are you getting that feeling at all from this jury?
I think they're doing a good job of paying attention. I wouldn't say I would be somebody that could read a jury or read the jury, but given what they've heard that somebody has stabbed somebody 108 times, and today was her opportunity to show the jury that she had some form of remorse for her actions. And it was really clear that in her testimony that everything was about her, me. I can't count how many times I heard her say me. Now, I realize this is not good for her or her family either, but there is a victim here, and she is not the victim.
Right. The victim's name is Chad O'Melia, your son. Sean, thank you so much for being on tonight. I would love to reconnect with you as this trial comes to a close, possibly even at the end of this week. And I am praying for justice for you and your family.
Thank you, and I appreciate what you're doing, Ashleigh, trying to bring some attention to marijuana and the strains of marijuana that are coming out. They need to be regulated. In this case, it wasn't a very high potency marijuana, and they're What I did learn here are there are three elements to the situation: the marijuana, the vessel that's used, the bong, and the person. Now, it seems to be the person is the issue here. But thank you. And yes, I'll be back when you have me back.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.